I'm Mr. Hargrave, and this is what you need to know about Absorbing Man. Fortifier is probably the best Isotope 8 class for Absorbing Man. You could go with Skirmisher as well. He drops a lot of counterattacks, so you might get some extra value out of that. However, to be quite honest about Masters of Evil, if you're using them in Cosmic Crucible, it does not matter what Isotope 8 you pick on them. Go with my suggestions, your friend's suggestions, some guy on the street. If you want to trust MSF and, whatever that is, aggregate data, good luck with that. I go with Fortifier because I think his main job is to stay alive, to protect the rest of your team, which if you're like me and you're not spending a lot of money on this game is kind of weak. So really you just need him there to make sure that Kang gets to his ultimate and wins. Yes, so Absorbing Man and the Masters of Evil are Cosmic Crucible focused. Do they do other stuff? Hey, who knows? You guys are going to build these guys up to like tier 17, level 95. So you'll probably get some use out of them in War, in Tower. I don't know. Is there a game left in Marvel Strike Force to play other than Cosmic Crucible? Good luck finding it. So yeah, maybe. The one place I've seen Absorbing Man used in a pretty clever fashion is a part of Heroes for Hire. So instead of Iron Fist, go figure, you put in Absorbing Man like in the middle, and he's a nice pre-taunt that kind of protects them from, what the hell is the name of that team again? There's an outtake. Dark Hunters! Just came to me like a second after I paused. But yeah, Dark Hunters. What works better than that, though, is Captain America. Captain America is actually the best version of the Heroes for Hire. That one will actually cause me losses. Absorbing Man, not too much, but Absorbing Man's a better character to build up to extreme levels. So I would expect to see Absorbing Man and Heroes for Hire kind of a staple, because you probably don't need Absorbing Man if you're going to use Masters of Evil on offense anyways. In War, you won't need Absorbing Man on offense in War. In Cosmic Crucible, I think he's rather good to have on there as a fortifier to protect the rest of the team, which is horribly weak because they didn't give us any goddamn Kang shards. You know how it is, free-to-play guys. I feel you. Absorbing Man uses Mystic Gear. So yeah, before you take him to tier 16, before you take him to gear 17, which I think is the thing. I think we can take Masters of Evil to tier 17. They're probably a super safe team to do that with. Probably the first team that you're going to want to go to after you're done with all the characters you need for Apocalypse would be Masters of Evil. Or if you don't care about Apocalypse, just tier 17 Masters of Evil. But if you're going for Apocalypse, make sure that you put gear tier 16 at least on all of your Darkhold and Spider-Weaver and Deathpool. So they're all Mystic as well and required for Apocalypse. Plus you get a lot of gear doing that stuff too. So probably a better choice before Absorbing Man. But there's not a lot of, it's not like he's a mutant character. Mutant characters are the roughest. So we're all going to be farming mutant characters for a long time. So if you're done with all your Mystic homework, Absorbing Man isn't a bad place to put that gear next. There wasn't too much to say about Absorbing Man. The kind of the last question that we're going to have about this and Masters of Evil in general is, are they good at a low level? What can we do as we build them up? It might take some of us, a few weeks, maybe a few months to get all the gear on them that we want to have. So what can they do right now? Well, we're going to answer that question in this video, or at least we're going to try to as much as we can. We're going to go into Cosmic Crucible. We're going to do some attacks. First off, here's my Absorbing Man. So yeah, there's the pathetic 3 stars that you get free to play on him. And I was able to build him up a little higher, actually, than the rest of my characters because I was able to unlock him first. And before this death Scourge hit, which ended up taking some of my resources because I decided to try really hard on that so I could get a free 5 red on Archangel. I deemed that to be more important than stepping on the gas for Masters of Evil. So if you want to look at my team, here is the team that we have. Of course, Moonstone is not unlocked. 3 pathetic stars on Titania. I am done with the monthly on her, so that's it, man. 3 stars on Titania. Boy, that sucks. Ultron's doing great, 7.5 there, so no worries. Tier 16, he's the strongest one. And then there's Kang, man. I'm plugging away. I still got a few more days of blitzing as of the recording of this video. Looks like I will actually get him to 4 stars. So, God, as bad as it was with all the blitzing, Kang, better release than Absorbing Man and Titania? Yeah, it looks that way, at least right now. All right, let's go live with the Gravediggers and do some Cosmic Crucible attacks. I am live with the Gravediggers and we are ready to do some Cosmic Crucible attacks today. We are going to be using Masters of Evil and I will be showing you who I recommend for the 5th on that if you don't want to just use Dormammu. Of course, Dormammu is the best choice. I think that's massive overkill. Masters of Evil, even at low levels, are going to be disturbingly good, so Dormammu on there is going to be pointless. What I want to start with today, actually, though, is room number 5. I want to do this Tangled Web. And I want to use my Tangled Web. And I want to give you this programming note on Tangled Web. You may notice that I have switched my Spider Weaver to Striker. I still believe that Skirmisher is the right choice on paper. However, at my level of the game, for what I'm doing, Striker might be the better call. It's only at level 3. Before I go to level 5 on Skirmisher, right? I wanted to spend some time with Striker on Spider Weaver and see if I like it more, if it does more, but I am concerned about her longevity, but perhaps by the time I need to switch her over to a Skirmisher, we'll be at a point with Isotope 8 where it's not as big of a deal to have 2 classes on a character at level 5 blue. Right now, that's inconceivable, but maybe 6 months from now, it won't be a big deal when I kind of feel like we're all going to have to switch her over anyways. The other thing I wanted to bring up is I did do some looking into it. A lot of people have her as a Striker for the bonus attack. However, it's important to know that her bonus attack is nowhere near as good as her normal basic attack. It doesn't do like 260% piercing. It does like 200% piercing, or no, I'm sorry, it does 200% regular damage and then like 13% of that, or 13% extra is piercing. So it's a very small number. However, it is nice to have her doing that more damage because she clears the revive once because she permanently kills people. However, when most of what I do is an attack like this, that doesn't matter at all. But then again, nor does having extra focus matter at all. Well, kind of, because we all fight 7 red Spider Weavers, and I don't know, at a certain point, if I was fighting like a level 95 Spider Weaver, the stun might not hit. It's really hard to say when it comes down to that kind of stuff. And I don't know, like the next target you're putting Spider Weaver on might be a target where you need the focus more than the damage. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that that definitely is, there are 2 valid classes for Spider Weaver in my mind. Skirmisher, which is probably a little more correct based on her kit. And then Striker, which is probably a little more practical right now. And I said that in the video, but I just wanted to say it again for the record and let you know that I am trying her out as Striker, kind of doing my due diligence on that, just making sure that I'm 100% sold on it before I put level 5, because I'm very close to putting level 5 on her, because I only need 1 more Unlimited X-Men before I complete the Unlimited X-Men saga and get a whole bunch of Isotope 8. Keep in mind, when you beat those sagas, you get a ton of Isotope 8 that you can apply to your other characters. So you don't need, it's much better to focus on the teams. Finish off the teams one by one, Darkhold, Unlimited, Gamma. Get all of the Isotope from that, and then go finish Deathseed with it. You don't have to apply it all to Deathseed. You can use the Isotope that you get from the other sagas to finish it off, as long as you don't spread it too thin. All right, anyways. Let's go do this Tangled Web attack. This is my preferred team. It usually wins. I don't see it losing this time around. Let's see what Striker does, if this matters. Man, let's see if I can't land the stun. That would really bug me. From what I hear, the only character that Spider Weaver cannot sometimes land the stun on, if she is a Striker, is Morgan Le Fay. A 7 red Morgan Le Fay, gear tier 17, 7 red stars. Sometimes that doesn't work. And sometimes it does. But that's one where you would want the extra focus. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to aim at Weaver. I'm going to put the vulnerables. Another reason I like Striker on Weaver is because she goes after 2099. Noir goes, 2099 goes, then Weaver goes. So it's really nice to actually set up the vulnerables to do the double tap. Having her go right after 2099 as a striker, that actually does make a lot of sense on the team. So, all right, here we go. Here comes the ultimate, and we are going to double tap through. And then here is the bonus attack, which did a good amount of damage. That was pretty nice. Yeah, not going to lie. That was pretty impactful. It wasn't bad at all. I am going to special over here, probably kill. Yeah, there she goes. So yeah, does it matter? Striker, skirmisher. I imagine that would have been the same result no matter what the class was. Quite honestly, I don't think it would have changed a damn thing. No difference whatsoever. So I don't know, guys. At a certain level, the Isotope 8, it honestly, oh, here comes a double tap. All right. Maybe if she wasn't a striker, Hela would have lived an extra turn. Would that have mattered? Fuck no. So yeah, I don't know. At a certain level, guys, Isotope 8 just doesn't matter. Actually, I think at all levels it doesn't. As long as you're doing the right thing with your team, your Isotope 8 really shouldn't matter. I think the only places that Isotope 8 starts mattering is some parts when you're trying to do something you really shouldn't be doing in Scourges or Tower. Isotope 8 starts to matter quite a bit, but outside of that, not as much. All right, I am going to throw Unlimited X-Men at this Rebirth team because he doesn't have much left on... Oh, no, I'm tipping my hand. You already see my team. I was going to save that for later. All right, spoilers. I'm putting Zemo on Masters of Evil because Zemo is the leader of the Masters of Evil, God damn it, and I might never unlock Moonstone. I might never build up Moonstone if this works. We'll see. We'll test it later. There's still a reason to keep watching this video to the end. There's a reason to like, and there's a reason to subscribe because we're pushing to 20,000 subscribers on this channel, and I need your help. I know I didn't run the video of the dog. I got to make like another promo or something. All right, anyways, Unlimited X-Men on Rebirth. Let's go. Let's do it. We got people downloading Twitch just to watch my full unedited Twitch streams. That's awesome. Thank you for the support. Can Emma sub in? Oh, on that previous team, yeah, you can use Emma instead of Cable. I don't know why. I just use Cable because I'm a jerk, I guess. I am going to put this ability block over here on Captain Carter. She gives out many of the buffs, so she's the one that I want to control the most. I'm actually going to just basic into Captain America so I can kill Captain Carter. So now she's done. Yeah, Rebirth is not a good defense team. Why are so many people skipping Agent Venom? Somebody explain it to me down in the comments. I don't get it. Everybody is skipping Agent Venom, and it kind of annoys me because he's really good now. Like, if you're going to build Rebirth, I wouldn't skip Agent Venom. I don't understand it. But it's like, people don't want to do it. They're using Red Hulk. They don't like Agent Venom. The hell's your problem? Agent Venom's awesome. When I build Rebirth, I'm building Agent Venom. I'm not leaving him off. I'm not crazy. All right. Not saying that anybody that leaves him off is crazy. I'm sure you're a very well adjusted and beautiful individual. All right, let's move on. That was easy stuff. Easy stuff. All right, we're going to move on to Underworld. Normally, I use War Dogs on Underworld. However, I've joined the crowd, and I have put my War Dogs on defense. Now, here's the problem. People have Masters of Evil now. People have bigger Masters of Evil than me. People have Masters of Evil with Dormammu. And they can just destroy your, amazing Gear Tier 16-7 red War Dogs crew. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's nothing I can do at my level. I can't stop these guys. This is why I'm full offense. Like, you want to wonder why my defense is light? Because it doesn't matter what I put on defense. These guys are one-shotting it. All right. Cool. We're going to go for Gamma on this. I wanted Gamma on this because I think they're going to be able to clear. Well, I didn't want to use Unlimited on this because Kingpin has the bodyguards, and that's going to kind of block you out from doing that ability block with Rogue the first turn, where I think the Gamma is going to be really effective on this. They have a lot of area attacks. They're definitely going to piss off Red Hulk, and then he's going to destroy him. Thanks so much for the gift sub, guy. Mr. Rain Dragon. I'm going to name him. Sometimes I just say chat, and sometimes I name him. I haven't been full screen this whole time. I'm supposed to be full screen when I do the attacks, so you can watch the button presses. But there was nothing to those other fights. They were pointless. Okay, another good reason to start with Gamma on this is an area attack, so he hits everybody around that bodyguard. Doesn't really care about that bodyguard. Here is another crappy team to put on Crucible defense. It just sucks. It is pointless. I am going to go ahead and special with Abomination because I think I can just kill most of them. Okay, they were close to dead. Let's kill Taskmaster. He's out of here. I was kind of hoping that Abomination Special would just like kill a bunch of people. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, this is the team. You want to use Gamma on this team. If you're not using War Dogs on it, use Gamma on. Why did you put Maw? Dude, you made the team suck so much worse when you put Maw on this. What the fuck? Yeah, just give Braun all the buffs. Can you just have all of them? Fucking thanks. Holy shit. I've never seen anyone like intentionally make a team worse as effectively as this guy. Sorry, dude. I had to dunk on you for that. That is such a bad idea. Get Maw off of this team. Get this team off of defense in general. But definitely get Maw off the team. It's not helping you, man. And yeah, this is a ridiculously easy with Gamma. Like, just forget about it. Okay, we're on to the Masters of Evil attack. This can be a short video today. That's good. Not all the videos have to be 3 hours long. I can make a video that's a reasonable length. I can do it, damn it. I've never done it in my life, but I can do it. I can make it happen. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. This, I think, is my best target. It was his weakest team, because my Masters of Evil is still a baby. But yeah, here it is. Here is my idea. I think Zemo is a great fill-in for Moonstone. I'm sure at some point I will build up Moonstone and put her on here. However, if this works out, which it really should, I don't see why it might even be better in some instances. Quite honestly, I think Zemo plugs into this team very nicely. If I was going to use it on War Offense, like I was saying, if you want to take Absorbing Man and put him on with Heroes for Hire, fill in with Zemo. Zemo he's literally the leader of the Masters of Evil. He is definitely the character you should be using. You should already have some resources in him because he's been great forever. Just use Zemo. All right, here it goes, man. I'm hoping this works out. Oh, let me show you my Masters of Evil just one more time because I know it's been a second. I think I did. I tried to show them during the intro of this video, but I don't really think I went into in depth on them. Let me show you what I got. So we have Kang here. Let me go back up here. We have Kang here, 3 stars. I didn't show you that the tier 4s were maxed out. That's important. Gear tier 14, tiers 4. All the tier 4s maxed out in Titania as well. Gear tier 14. And then the one that we have a little bit bigger, Ultron, maxed out tier 16. I would take him to tier 17, but he's like so expensive. Like he needs 5 parts, which is excessive. Like all of these are tier 17s. It's ridiculous. So it's like a lot of tier 17s, and Absorbing Man's the one I have a little bit stronger at tier 15. All right, let's go do the attack. Sorry for the delay. Now I remember I did kind of show it in the intro, but just wanted to make sure you know what I'm dealing with going into this. And a pretty weak Uncanny X-Men. Now, I would say if I win at this with the War Dogs, there's actually a chance I could have lost. This is one of the few things that I thought a War Dog should run over this, but with the revive mechanic, it sneaks up on you and you can get hit. You can get double tapped by that Storm and Cyclops and really have a problem. So Masters of Evil is great in this room. This is pretty much the room that I would use Masters of Evil in. And the expected target is unlimited X-Men, of course. So for that, I'm going to need a much bigger Masters of Evil. Maybe that'll be in another video when we start doing that kind of stuff. But for right now, I'm glad I got a weaker version of this because I have a weaker Masters of Evil. And Masters of Evil, one of the things it does really, really well is permanently kill. It gets around that revive once mechanic. Let's go. Let's see it happen. It's Masters of Evil time, boys. I need this to work. People are complaining about the waste of dark promo credits on Ultron. Yeah, it's a little annoying. None of us could have known that they were just going to give you 5 red on Ultron for free, and that's a little aggravating. All right, so they all have immunity. With Titania, we can attack primary target, but it doesn't clear anything. I need something that clears. Clears all, copy and clear all positive effects on primary target. That's what we need. And I think magic is the target that we need to hit. So let's copy and clear everything from magic and get rid of her before her turn, if we can, which we should be able to because Masters of Evil is fast. They're actually faster than Zemo. I'm glad I have Zemo here to show you. You know, Zemo always goes first. Masters of Evil goes before Zemo. How crazy is that? Plus Titania dropped on some vulnerable, I think. Yeah, she's skirmisher. And now my Kang is a striker, so that's a nice setup. So that's why it's nice to have Titania as a skirmisher, so that Kang, if you have him as a striker, he can go right after and get that double tap. Now, I also have Ultron set up as a skirmisher, and she still has a vulnerable on her, so I'm going to go and spawn these bots. In Crucible, this also counts as an attack. I almost have her dead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the Kang ultimate. Once again, this isn't going to do anything because they all have these buffs on. Does the gains ability energy, clear negative effect from self? I think I am just going to basic with Titania because her ultimate is so wasted if we have immunity out here. So I'm just going to get the immunity. I'm going to get the energy. So maybe I can special again if I need it. I don't think I need it. There comes Zemo. So Zemo is nice to have. He's stuck behind the taunt, so that's a little worse. But he might chain over to magic. No, he didn't quite get there. But we tried. She gives out the charges. That's a bummer. But now we can permanently kill. There's no reason to permanently kill Phoenix. So I'm going to try to one-shot Cyclops. Let's see what happens. Wow. I don't know, man. That impressed me. That impressed me to see Colossus. I know he's an older character, but still, that was pretty dope. You don't see that happen that often. Copy and clear all negative effects. Flip negative effects. Apply offense down. Clear taunt. I don't know about that. Clear all negative effects from self. I don't know. I don't really need any of this stuff. I like this actually because Phoenix has 2 stacks of vulnerable, he's going to get deflect. He already has like maximum deflect. But I don't know, I'm just going to basic. I don't need his other moves are going to be wasted. And here comes Dark Phoenix. I still want to get rid of, I don't even think it's going to matter if Cyclops ultimates or if Storm ultimates. I don't know. I'm hoping that they don't. I do need some control here though. So now I'm going to use the Titania ultimate on Cyclops. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't kill, it killed him. Okay, and Kang gets to go, and here comes the Kang ultimate, and it's all over, boys. Kang ultimate's going to lock this down. That's permanent death. And there goes Zemo passively killing Storm. Zemo is great on this. Straight up. His health isn't the best. He's taking damage. None of the other ones are, but Zemo was kind of clutch. I mean, I know Dormammu would have been great too, but Zemo's great. Well, there it is. There's Masters of Evil kicking some ass at some low levels. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you decide what to do with your Masters of Evil, with your Absorbing Man. I'm going to make a video on Titania. It's going to be harder than this one. I knew this one was going to be rough because there's not much to say about Absorbing Man. There's not much to say that I haven't already said about Masters of Evil. And there's not much left to say at the end of this video other than I got a lot of other videos on this channel. So make sure you check them out. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't already. We are pushing to those 20,000 subscribers. And grave diggers, keep digging.
Come on, to this blasphemous scroll. Dance with the dead and catch a pill on the tall.